Hello, how is everybody? We are here, it is time for episode 3 of Fabulous Misfits. Alright, so who would like to roll for the encounter? I see Van hovering over it.
Okay.
Alright, pull the top card, please. We've got a 7 of hearts! So, as you all are walking along your path, you notice some guards also walking kind of in the opposite direction of you. And as they go to pass, you are easily able to tell that they're talking about battles that have been going on. You are free to attempt to stop them.
Hail, weary soldier.
Oh, hi.
Fighting nearby. Is this correct?
Yeah, Kenix has been sending soldiers out here non-stop. Get annoying.
Have you seen anything unusual about them?
Well, they've had like weird purplish red skin. That's abnormal. They don't really respond like armies. They're kind of just attacking and charging forward. And with that, they carry on their way. The rest of the day's travel is uneventful, but you unfortunately do come to the edge of a clearing to the edge of a forest again. But with that said, it is time to set up camp. It is going to be an uneventful day, as your travel is mostly full of the awkward silence that you misfits seem to have. As you guys are getting to the end of the day, you actually can see a walled-in town off in the distance. If you guys have the map, whoever's looking at the map would be able to tell that's definitely going to be Ithun.
I say we wait until the morning.
We're better to approach by daylight than at night.
All right, you will be forming camp for the night. And again, your night passes with no incident. As you arrive to Ithun, there is a small line of people at the town gate. And, guards are checking people in, asking for reasoning. Do you all get in line properly?
I do.
Yeah, I'm following.
As you get to the front, the guard stops you and goes, "All right, what's your business?"
Adventure.
Oh, you're looking to be adventurers, eh?
Indeed, good sir. We're here to register with the local guild.
Enjoy your stay, don't get killed. Make sure you go sign up, don't cause any trouble. So as you all enter the town, it is weirdly peaceful. Nobody seems worried about anything going on outside of the town. Everyone's focus is very clearly on the town itself. So, opening the door, crowd of people. There are desks along the back wall with various people behind them. So, walking over to the new recruits section is where you will encounter quite a line of people. The line's moving quick enough, and you four arrive at the front of it, and you are greeted by an Alyss with very light skin. For a reminder, Alyss are elemental-blooded humanoids. Their skin and their hair often can kind of reflect where their elemental alignment stands. The papers are all fairly self-explanatory and easy to fill out. Now, very important, does anyone lie on the section it says home?
I do not.
Home? No.
Maybe.
Specifically, what does everyone put?
I mean, Rec just keeps saying Red Forest.
Okay.
Or Red Trees would be more accurate. Red Trees.
Akaikios, do you put where you're from?
I do. All the way down to hometown.
Yvonne has no reason to lie, so puts down Birdware, Ankara.
Alessandra puts down an answer that, although technically honestly, it's not the truth anymore. She puts down that she is of her order's monastery.
With that, as you guys enter the room, there is an older gentleman in full-plated armor. He has a rapier at his side. And he looks at you all, and then very, very quickly, his rapier is drawn and held at the throat of Gavan. Tell me who you are.
Usually, it is more proper to challenge a man with a glove than with a blade if you wish to duel.
Normally, someone's not going to claim to be from the Holy Island, where none are allowed to live. So I ask again, who are you?
I am Gavan Ap Julius Dugral, Imperial Commander of the Tempest Knights of Angarat.
Interesting. So you are from the Holy Island. What brings one of the Holy Island survivors?
I've been traveling this land's breadth and length, looking for answers as to how I came to be here and now.
I am Guildmaster Marcus. I have no issues approving your guild request. In fact, I greatly appreciate it. And at this moment, the Elsay woman walks in, and she has these 4 wooden ID cards that she hands to Marcus. He then takes them and signs off on the back of them. The man stands up and says, well, I have business to attend to. By all means, go and accept some quests, and I will be watching over you. Looks like most of the quests have been taken today. And there are 4 pieces of paper on the board. There is a piece of paper with pictures of wolves that says Wolf Hunt. There's a picture of cloaked figures, and it just says Highway Robbery. There is a picture of a plant on the 3rd piece of paper, and it just says Medicinal Gathering. And then there is a 4th one that just depicts a doorway that is decrepit. And on the top, it says Haynes Trench. Whichever one you choose, just take the paper down and head to the main desks.
We will ask him about the wolf one then.
Oh yeah, just there's a fairly small pack of howlers that's been prowling around and attacking merchants and stealing livestock. Take them down. It's 600 zenny. With that, you have accepted your first quest. How do you guys want to try and track down this wolf pack? Let's start there.
Okay, it's very simple. Very simple. Very explain to you exactly what we need to do. We go to the woods and we take the leash off Rack.
That was exactly my plan, I'm not gonna lie.
All right. So you all get to the forest, and Rek, you are taken off your leash.
I climb a tree.
Akio shouts up, I do not think they are up there!
So unfortunately, Rek, you are just not able to pick up a scent of a wolf. And it is starting to get late, as the forest was quite a walk away. And at this point, you just need to wait. And as you all spend a little bit of time waiting, it is after about an hour, where finally... there are 6 gray howlers running towards your position, hungry. So
I can open with big spooky death magic if no one has any other opening plans.
I mean, I just hit things, so.
That's a 5 versus magic.
5.
He's normally our apple strike.
I do. That's unfortunate.
So unfortunately, even with your big spooky death magic, you are not able to really affect any of them, as they all seem quite unbothered.
I spin my baton into position, and I begin to sing a tune that is different than one that the party has been used to hearing. It still retains that haunting tone. Each of the wolves suffers taken.
That's
That is-
very good for me.
I would say that is amazing for Kaikios. All right, with that in mind, eeny, meeny, miny, this one. Yosh, you're being attacked. I'm sorry, that's a 19 to hit you, Yoshi, because they get a +4
Yeah.
from the advantage.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
So you're gonna take 18 points of physical as it gets a solid bite into your arm. All right, Rek, you're the only one left on the party side, and then it's just all
Well-
wolves.
So, from the treetop, Rex lets out a guttural roar and then jumps off the branch with the Wolverine claws stretched out front to swipe the wolf across the face while he glides down to the ground.
All right, you slash across the wolf. It's barely able to move so that you don't slash it across the face. You do get a solid slash into its side, though. And now, Rek, you're going to be eaten.
Well, you know.
Yay! 20 damage! Let's go!
If we
Exactly
see
20
20 damage, you gotta be kidding me.
Did we see 20 damage?
It's a 17 to hit, so take 20 fucking damage.
Every time.
Fucking time. Why is it always the...
I will swing sword if nobody objects.
You have to do a war cry.
I probably got out.
Oh, you
did.
definitely did.
Alright, that is an 11 versus defense on the one that is nearly dead.
That
allegedly.
will hit.
And it does 22 physical.
All right. So you
Dead.
slash your sword into it, and its body just crumple rolls into a tree. So we are going to go with these last two. We're gonna give Gavon a break, and we're gonna roll the attack on the Kaikios first. That is a 12 with double sixes, so 15. So that's gonna be 16 points of damage, and the next wolf's gonna get a +4. All right, so eeny, meeny, miny, red one is attacking Gavon. That's a 12 to hit, Gavon.
That will hit.
Take 15 points of damage, and now we
Yay.
move back to the party.
I'll blast the wolf in front of me.
All right,
Let's start blasting again.
12 to hit.
that will hit. Well, green is the last one.
Gavon will step in next to Kakios and swing the axe down the wolf's head. That'll be a 10 to hit.
That will hit.
21 bolt damage.
It had 5 hit points.
If either of us had hit, it would have been dead. So
Victory was achieved.
You killed it! Hooray! You now have, as you get to the guild, the gentleman who had told you about the rule with the one quest goes up. I'm gonna lead you behind, and we're gonna drop off your wolves over there. And he's gonna lead you to the back of the guild hall, where there is a kind of larger set of doors, and it leads into a back warehouse where people are currently butchering animals and such. And he takes out a piece of paper, he writes some stuff down, and he hands you a piece of paper with what I can best describe as Dr. Scrit on it. And he says, just go turn that in at the front desk. The person at the desk is a younger elven man. He says, oh, welcome. You have your turn-in receipt?
Yeah, I pull out our IDs and the quest paper.
And he draws something on the back of your ID, but it doesn't seem to leave a mark. He then puts them all together and hands you back the IDs. He pulls out a bag full of some coin and drops it on the counter in front of you and goes, 600 Zen. Thank you so much for doing some work. So walking over to one of the various wandering guild clerks and asking them about Kane's Trench, they go, oh, yes! Recently, a dungeon has spawned nearby. We're just looking for some people to try and map out as much as they can. Dungeons, they are, as you may know, may not, sometimes they magically spawn up, sometimes a spellcaster's ritual goes awry and creates one, but sometimes they're uncovered. This particular one was discovered by a man named Kane, and upon going in, he found it was quite dangerous, but the guild is willing to pay good money for a map of the dungeon.
The dungeon does sound interesting. So what's the worst that could happen?
Not true.
As you say that,
You
the
did
guild
not
clerk just chimes in, death.
Oh,
Has the dopiest fucking smile.
let's just say this wouldn't be the first brush with death.
Resilient, I like it. Well, if you decide to take it, you know where to take the quest, and the guild clerk walks away. So it sounds like you will be taking Kane's Trench as the next quest for you. But I think we will tackle Kane's Trench next session.